We hear a lot about storytelling. So we hear about that a lot in business books, articles, whatever it may be. It's really important. We need to be able to tell a compelling story. But so often stories are really hinged on the past. And there's inspiration in that for sure. We always love to look back and see this is where somebody's been and this is where they are now, and that's great. But in our day and age, what you really find is that people want a compelling story about the future. They want to know what your vision actually is for the future. And I see this a lot with organizations that are trying to attract new clients, or they're trying to engage new partners, or whatever it may be. Maybe if it's a nonprofit organization trying to draw in new funding, or new event. I mean, it could go in several different directions. The point is that we all need to be able to tell a very compelling story. And what I found to be, and I've had this feedback given to me by my clients when we've gone through a process of looking at how the future might unfold, is that it gives them a greater depth of material and a greater and broader understanding of what the world might be, so they can really start to create a compelling vision that makes sense. Now, it's not about saying, well, in 20 years this is what's going to happen, but when you have an understanding of what the world might look like, you can bring it back to the present day and say, this is why we are wanting to move in this direction, or this is how we see ourselves growing and developing, and as we see X, Y, and Z changing, this is how we want to be able to address that. People are looking to be engaged. Right now, we live in a world where things are changing so much. There's so much uncertainty. People aren't looking for certainty, they're looking for inspiration. And rather than just giving them some off-the-shelf inspiration that's maybe manufactured and has no real basis in reality, how much more important is it for us to be able to give people a compelling vision of the future that's rooted in real implications and real actual things that are taking place today, and helping them understand what that might look like over 5 or 10 years. Being able to do that gives any person or organization the ability to start constructing a narrative about how the world is going to unfold, and more importantly, how they see themselves evolving along with that, to either anticipate the change or to meet a demand that hasn't even arisen yet.